Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs, and in this video I'd like to show you how to use the GEasy Point Trimmers. Since the Stribology rulers came out, I have done all of my cutting with them and for the most part eliminated many other rulers from my rotation. The new Stribology XL gives even more opportunities to cut 60 and 45-degree angles. You can now cut your diamonds, triangles, and parallelograms from strips using the XL ruler. The GEasy Point Trimmers will then take those units to another level for you and make them come together with ease and accuracy. The point trimmers come in a pack of 3 small acrylic templates: a 60-degree one, a 90-degree one with a left and right 45-degree corner, and a 120-degree one with a left and right 30-degree corner. So let me show you how to use them. So let's start with our diamonds. With a 60-degree diamond, you only need to trim the two 60-degree corners to make them fit together. So what you want to do is align the two sides of the trimmer with the sides of the unit that is cut, and then just snip that little point off. We slide it over to the other side and snip the other point off. This is very helpful when these diamond units come together. If you're piecing multiple together, for example, for a row when making Lone Star units, because as you flip them on top of each other to sew together, now those blunt edges will fit together perfectly and that seam will come together so that the unit will be in a straight line very easily. For 60-degree triangles, for the most part, I like to trim all 3 corners of my triangles when putting together. Very simple. You slide the template up, aligning the edges, and you want to just trim all 3 corners. And this is very helpful when putting together any combinations of triangles, for example, as I used in my kite runner pattern. I use half hexagons a lot in my pattern, and I have used the 60-degree trimmer for these corners of my blocks because they are going to be put together in a row, so like this. So when they come together, I can just lay them on top, and these blunt edges will make everything fit perfectly as you sew it together and flip it out. And so the rows will come together in a breeze. The same thing applies with my strip lash pattern. Same similar blocks, but using the trimmers on the corners make it come together very easily. I like to use parallelograms in my patterns where the blocks are angled and they are very easy to cut with a Stribology ruler. So this parallelogram has 2 60-degree corners that you can easily trim off using the point trimmer, 60-degree trimmer. And once you have these trimmed off, if you're putting these between blocks, for example, with my brand new Ava pattern, they come together very easily because if this were to fit between 2 blocks, same thing applies. As you lay this on, the trimmed points will make this fit perfectly and all your piecing will be 100% accurate. Let's say you wanted to use a triangle where you use a 60-degree triangle and then a 30-degree corner triangle on each side. So a 30-degree right triangle, which is pretty much a 60-degree cut in half. To make those fit together perfectly, we have added lines on the trimmer, on the 60-degree trimmer. So for the 30-degree right triangle, what you want to do is take that line, the dotted line that goes through, straight through it here on the side, align that line with the straight edge of the right triangle, and then you just slide it upwards until that angled side is aligned with the side of the cut piece. And then we trim our point off, which will then result in 2 right triangles. We have a 60-degree corner on this side, so we're going to trim that too. And this will make this very easy to fit together. As you lay them on, you can see that the units will fit perfectly and you can sew them on and get a really great unit out of it. The 90-degree right triangle trimmer works great with any squares that have been cut apart or from strips. So one corner of the triangle is 90 degrees and the other 2 are 45 degrees. So I take this trimmer to 2 of my corners, the 45-degree corners on my right triangle, and I trim these off. This is very helpful if you want to put these together, for example, in a border or in a block if you were sewing the short sides together like this. So then they will fit together perfectly with that blunt end, and everything will match up just like I used in my Trinity pattern, one of the brand new patterns that came out with the trimmers. The third trimmer in the pack is a 120-degree isosceles triangle with two 30-degree corners. This one you actually get from cutting a 60-degree diamond in half lengthwise, and it works just like the 90-degree triangle. You use it to trim both corners to make things fit together perfectly. You can see how you can save lots of time and improve your accuracy using the GEasy Point Trimmers.